Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since my last video because I no longer live in Florida. My husband and I moved back to Utah. We live in the Salt Lake City area now. If you can hear something annoying, it's her. Say hi. Hello! For my husband's work, and that's that. I am going back to Disney at the end of February though, so look forward to those Disney content. Today I am here to talk about Evermore. So Evermore is a theme park in the Salt Lake City area. It's in Pleasant Grove, which is south of Salt Lake. Cleo, no. I swear, she like behaves and then I try to film something and she goes all psycho. I've given her a biscuit, so maybe she'll relax a little bit. Anyway, Evermore is a theme park in Pleasant Grove, which is south of Salt Lake, and it is so cool. So here's my map. It's a little beat up because I was on an adventure. It's basically a circle with the lake in the middle, and you know, like all theme parks, and it's just got a bunch of like European, like old style European buildings and places to explore. Evermore describes itself as a world of play for all ages. So there was lots of kids there, but really it was mostly young adults, like you know, 20s, teenagers, and they have tons and tons of actors that are hired to play different characters and different roles in their universe. There are lots of different guilds in Evermore. There's the Blackheart Hunters. We wandered over to their hang out around a fire pit and talk to them for a while, and they're amazing, these actors and actresses. They stay so in character. They have whole stories. They have like these crazy different concepts of like how you can interact with them. Sometimes you can go up to them and they will ask you for help with something and they'll send you on a quest, which was really cool. There's also the Knights of Evermore, which are straight up like medieval, armored up, very cool looking knights. The Fletch Rangers, we actually didn't hang out with that much. We talked to them briefly, but they look like probably like arrow people. I've heard that they'll teach you archery. They were very cool. There's a pirate guild, which I'm like, we saw like 2 pirates, and one of them was playing like a gambling game, but we didn't really talk to any of them, so we need to go back and talk to the pirates. Like I said, there's a coven of witches. We actually spent quite a bit of time there because there was this whole story unfolding that we were like really interested in. That was very cool. They have different like tasks that you can do, not just the witches, but everybody, where they'll give you gold or silver. And then the Evermore Bards. There's an acting troupe that goes around the town. They have like scheduled shows throughout the night.
Oh, very long, she couldn't remember their names.
And it continues the storyline that you see at the very beginning, which is actually really intense and kind of scary, but very cool. Everything is just themed so wonderfully. I want to work there so bad. So something else that's really cool is the story continues for forever. It started whenever they opened the park and it's still going. So the story is continuous. You can learn more about it constantly every time you go. Your story picks up probably where you left off because you're still learning the whole thing. And you can come in full cosplay. Lots of people came in full cosplay. I put on like face gems that glowed in the dark, and I was a little nervous that I would be like overdressed, but no. People come in like full costume, which is super cool. The thing about the guilds is that you can join the guilds, but you have to like prove yourself worthy, right? So you have quests that you can complete. Your first visit, they give you like an initial quest, which is on the back of your map. I'll just tell you some of what we had to do so you can get an idea of some of the cool things you can do there. You have to go to the tavern and ask the barkeep what the drink of the day is. You have to talk to the knights and find out where they're from. You can talk to the witches and you have to learn about schools of magic. camera died, so I'm not sure how much you heard, but basically once you've completed the different quests, you take it to the Kettle Cafe and you tell them everything that you learned, and then they give you gold. That's how you earn your first gold. It's very exciting. And you can do all of this as just like a single park goer. You can do it in a group. We had a group of 4. It was awesome. It was so much fun. I think that the main thing that I took away from my experience at Evermore was that 1, there are so many nerds. Makes me very happy. 2, the experience was cool and the park was cool, but the thing that made it incredible was the talent. The actors and actresses were insane. I felt like I knew some of them on like a personal level, and I was learning their story and like their history, and like the magic in their town was phenomenal. And they were like, I didn't see anyone break character ever. They were so good. Like, I believe that they are who they say they are. They're so good. My favorite character was probably Piper. So just in case anybody at Evermore watches this, I love Piper. She's so cute and so nice and so friendly. She's one of the bards in the traveling acting group. If you ever get the chance to go to Evermore, you should absolutely go. It was an incredible experience, and I think it was like $30 a person, which honestly, like, completely worth it. I really wish they had an annual pass. People at Evermore, if you watch this, please get an annual pass. I want to come a lot, please. They do also have like food and drinks. I wouldn't say that they have like full meals necessarily, but they do have a lot of good snacks. I had poutine, so French fries with like pork and cheese curds and gravy, which is pretty good. A friend of mine got like a bread bowl with some soup that he said was good, but it didn't seem like a huge one or anything. So keep that in mind if you go. But maybe that's just me. I do eat a lot. That was my experience with Evermore. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will answer those. Okay. Bye!
Pink eyes, like bright orange eyes. Looks kind of like a stuffed animal. Now, if you look on top of his head, he has feathers that look like ears or horns, but they're neither of those things. They're just fluffy feathers.